Yeah, let's jump into a normal run because the daily today is with the good old Hornbreaker Prince, and I don't want to be playing the old champions right now. So, we are still on the public beta, so keep in mind that not everything will go live the same way as it currently is, and there might still be some bugs. Today I do want to play a bit with Wildenton, and yeah, I haven't seen his Dawnlord path at all, and also I think, if I'm seeing things correctly, we never got to the final Predator path. I'm also interested to see how that one looks. So let's play some Wildenton today. One run at least. Not, after that I might also want to play a run with the Queen. So let's jump into the game and see what we have. Our starting cards are Restoration Detonation, Restoring Retreat and Fortify. We're up against Push Talos, which can be pretty annoying, especially for Awoken. If you are using spikes, for example, or just a low health backliner. Enemy units enter with armor 5. Talos pushes attacked units back. Then we have Ragefell and Seraph the Patient. Okay. We also have the Imps as our base card for the Hellhorned, and obviously Root Seeds for the Awoken. Let's take a look at the relic. Traitor's Quill, Scorching Restraints. We don't have any consume cards yet. Scorching Restraints could be pretty good with the Imps. It could also be pretty good with Wildenton's Predator path. And yeah. There's the Dawnlord. Summon, add 3 sting spells to your hand, incant, gain +1 attack. With the Imps in our starting deck, a little less interesting. Let's go with Predator. Let's make everything quick. And just have a decently strong frontliner. We can overstack floors with Restoring Retreat, so maybe that's something we want to do. Top floor is capacity reduced, so I really don't want to be there with my Wildenton. Prince Yard in the front to block some damage. No way of getting the Collector. Let's apply some armor. This guy hits for 6, so we will have 7 health left. That's ideal. Prince Yard still blocks both hits that way. Forge Disciple on the top floor dies. That's nice. We could also Restoring Retreat down a Train Steward to the 2nd floor and play a Queen's Impling to kill the Forge Disciple. Kind of like that, gives us a bit more damage on that. 2nd floor, 5 armor won't save this Train Steward, he'll take 15 damage, so let's apply the armor to Wildenton. This makes sure we don't take any pile damage. We apply Root Seeds to the backliner. Queen's Impling for some damage. And we have the kill on the boss. Okay, this worked out pretty well. Awake, Wildwood Sap, and Vine Grasp. Awake is a very good healing card. Vine Grasp is a decent card in this deck because we currently have nothing to kill backliners with, and Vine Grasp can do that. It can also bring stronger backliners to the front, so our units can kill them, which is ideally we kill them right away with Vine Grasp, but it can still be good even if we don't. Most importantly, we can use Vine Grasp in the Talos fight to bring our own units back in order. But Awake is just so tempting, such a powerful card, so much healing, so much regen. I wonder if regen is any good if we don't have restores in the deck though. It might still be decent. I don't think Wildwood Sap beats out Awake, but I think Vine Grasp does. Yeah, healing is also a bit less important with all the quick we have, that's very true. Ritual of Battle versus Impressive versus Molding Imp. Molding Imp is a way to target backliners. It's not the best thing in the world to do that. And honestly, there are a few really good things in Awoken for that job. Impressive, we already have 5 imps in the deck, so there is a pretty good chance we have the capability to play it. But Ritual of Battle seems really tempting. If we go Predator and give Wilden the multi-strike, Ritual of Battle can really scale the damage up. Huh. 3 capacity units. These are not as good with Wildenton as they could be. Especially these hollows are pretty bad without restores, although we have 2 restoration detonations, so they're not a lost cause. Alpha Fiend with does benefit a little bit from quick, although not that much, but it's still helpful. There's an Awoken banner and a Merchant of Steel on the right side. I'll take an Alpha Fiend for now. We do have the Descent and I do plan to make use of it. We're pretty low on gold, we might not even be able to afford the large upgrade, but we can get some of the small upgrades, so... Animals of Will. That's a really good rage user. We also already have the Scorching Restraints. I think I'll pick it up. I will also add some attack to it. Alpha Fiend might have to be on their own floor for a while, so extra health wouldn't be terrible on them. Yeah, good target for the root seeds too. That's very true. I wonder if I want to upgrade the Animals of Will to be more sturdy. We are fighting Ragefell, which does have sweep, so in that fight sweep's already guaranteed. Sure, let's make a big Animals of Will. That should carry us through the next battle at the very least. Without much effort. We did not get it right away, that's a bit annoying. Probably means I have to set up the top floor. Alpha Fiend on the bottom. Taking quite a bit of damage here, and Animals of Will be dazed, so... And we can play the Ritual of Battle on the same turn. Maybe we descend Wildenton and play the Animals of Will on this floor. So we dodge the damage from these guys. seeds on the backliner and some armor on the front. There's a good chance to get an imp next turn. Oh, let's kill the spikes unit. Imp. Well, it's not like the imp can block anything against the sweeper. And we win. Another Wine Grasp, a Razor Sharp Edge and a Wildwood Sap. We do have this Animals of Will with Quick. Let's go. Hidden Passage, Rage Serum. Hidden Passage makes it even easier to overstack things. It's pretty tempting. Rage Serum is also pretty good, especially with the Scorching Restraints, the Wildenton, the Animals of Will. I like the Rage Serum. We don't have to hurry too much with the overstack, because currently our Animals of Will Wildenton floor is just gonna be strong enough for most enemies anyways. I am looking for a sweeper. And some upgrades on spells could also be nice. Take a look. Consume removal. That actually makes that the worst card. And we have better targets to cost reduce. Like a Razor Sharp Edge. Some magic power on the rest of that though, or on a Wine Grasp could be good. I think I want some more healing right now. Yeah, I can see the Hidden Passage being a great pickup there. But I really feel like the Rage Serum is gonna be pretty good. Just as a quick start, 0 cost Rage buff. Probably rest of that Restoring Retreat wants the upgrade. And I also want the damage on Wine Grasp. Maybe that was a bit too early because we are up against Talos, but with the quick, the Wielding Sapwood? No, I think it's Husk Helmet. With the quick, Talos shouldn't be that bad. I am gonna take the Bone Shine. It's gonna be quite a bit of fire healing over the course of the run. Not an exciting card to have, but it's solid. Okay, I don't think we want to set up on the middle floor, which means we either set up bottom or top. Talos is currently top. We can have the Alpha Friend on the middle floor, Wildenton on the bottom potentially. It's not ideal, but I think it's okay. Husk Hermit versus Animals of Will. I like the quick sweeper. Like it quite a bit. We'll have the sweeper in the front, which is actually better than it being in the back. So that's pretty good. Who needs the armor? Well, pretty much everyone does. Put it on the sweeper for now. I would like to restore and retreat the Animals of Will, but I don't think I can afford to. I think the Animus of Will just stays on the top for a while and takes care of anyone that gets past our bottom floor. We will need some amount of attack on the Husk Army because the enemies have low with armor and the rage will run out eventually. Restoration Detonation is pretty good here. I should play it. And then it's Bone Shine. Yup. It's just 4 health, but that's pretty good. Because the Animus of Will is doing different stuff right now, I think the Rage... actually it should go on the Sweeper guy. He's gonna be all the way in the back anyways. As Relentless, we are already set to win. Very nice. Transcendium Channel Song Reinforced. With the amount of units we are putting in the deck, Channel Song seems pretty good. Transcendium only has the Queen's Implings. It's always a nice card you can build around, but I think I don't want to do this right there, so let's go with Channel Song. Branded Warrior, Thorn Hollow, Animus of Will. Channel Song tricky with imps though. That's true, but we are gonna get rid of most of them. And I think we want draw right now. It might be Ember. We get a lot of draw if we can play these root seeds constantly. I think we want Ember first, draw later. I do like some unit upgrades, but our gold is pretty low. We are not even guaranteed to be able to afford a unit upgrade, a large one. What could we do besides Animus of Will? Channel Song isn't bad, Restoring Retreat is very good. Do want another one of those in the deck. Let's go for Multi-Strike. Razor Sharp was another decent possibility, but we can also play. We can only play so many of them on our best target. But we do have another pretty good target now with Wildenton, so it definitely wasn't a bad idea. This should be pretty solid. Kills the whole floor right away. Do we skip on Alpha Fiend to play Ritual of Battle on Wildenton? Yes. Wildenton should probably be in the back now, not in the front. I can fix that if I want to. Would cost me some health. It should definitely be in the back now. We do have some healing. I think that's fine. There we go, healed up. we do have the kill against the boss here. Awake Pyre Shards Wildwood Custodian. Do you want a Wildwood Custodian? Yeah, I like it. Not interested in the other two. Branding Right, Rage Serum, Important Work. Important Work might be a way to get a bit more value out of these imps, but it's not amazing. Don't really care that much about it. I don't care about the imp sacrifice, and the Ember is nice but not important. Branding Right is decent, especially with some healing to heal back up. It's also pretty expensive. Branding Right has become so much worse with the double stack nerf, because it really thrived on that double stack, bringing it from 15 to 35. This might be another Rage Serum. Yeah. I do like another one of those. We need some unit upgrades, I think. Alpha Fiend really wants an upgrade. Husk Helmet needs some higher attack and health. And I wanted the card removers as well. This goes on Alpha Fiend. I think that could work well on Husk Helmet. I don't want to large stone it. That might not be enough health. It should be fairly decent. And I will also finish off the Alpha Fiend upgrade with this Strength Stone. And then I'm gonna start removing some units. One here in the shop and then two here in the Vortex. To make Channel Song a bit more reliable. Crystal Cloak, that's actually pretty tough for this deck to deal with. We'll have to see. You might have to set up on the second floor and use a bunch of imps on the bottom floor to get rid of some stealth. Which is what I'm gonna set up now. Do I need Husk Helmet in the front, or can it be Animals of Will? It can be Animals of Will. Can also not be Wildenton, I think. Gives this guy rage. I care less about the rage than about the damage I do to him. Please give me Husk Helmet. Figured. No good place to put the Alpha Fiend because I didn't draw into a Descend yet. Slightly annoying. Very annoying. 21-21. This is all bad. That's the problem with the deck with too many units. You don't draw the units in the order you want them in, and then everything falls apart. This can still work. top floor is almost good. Almost. The Wildwood Custodian dies, which is a shame, but can't really do much about it. I want another Queen Simpling here. I will be 17 damage against this guy. I might, however, need to buff the bottom floor some more. Top floor should still be mostly fine. This is totally okay. Just the problem that I can't... Oh, wait. I can Gridfall pretty easily. Because the Imp has 23 attack, so the Imp's good enough. And the Winegrass is unnecessary. Can we do anything with it? No. Oh, there is no more Descent in the deck, so I guess I should buff my bottom floor. I didn't want to set up on the bottom floor, and now we pay the price for doing it. By not actually having the health to deal with that guy. We should be okay though. Yeah, that was pretty close. Engraft. It's only one healing right now, but with the magic power upgrade, that card could become pretty valuable to this deck. Dark Deal, yeah, easy. The Rage is so good with all the multi-strike we have. Just worried we are not tanky enough. Free removals or free relic? Free removals and paid relic seems better. Consume Crown Vapor Funnel Root Split Mask. No, I don't think so. Consume Crown is actually not bad. A lot of the slays will go to the Husk Helmet though. I want something better. Split Anvil. Split Anvil does seem pretty good. It allows us to pick up some higher cost spells as well. It's not immediately powerful, it just helps sometimes. But it allows for a few more interesting plays with picking up a bunch of high cost cards and making routines free and things like that. That's a fine hand. If we set up on the bottom floor and then on the next floor we are set up to just descend those two units pretty soon and have a good time. That's a nice one to get, but we can't really put it there, so we need to put it on this floor. Alpha Fiend alone can deal with this guy. Can Animus? Yeah, with Rage 17, she easily can. We don't need that much more damage on... Oh, I can't play the Ritual of Battle. So only Rage 7, that would be 31 times 3, that's enough. And I do want the Alpha Fiend on the bottom floor, so we can start hitting things and grow. That's the auto restoring retreat. Stack the rage on the Animus of Will, who already has some rage. And these guys, just in case we need to protect the Custodian. Should have played the Bone Chime first, I forgot about the Split Anvil. I think I already had the chance to play it, because I once skipped the Ritual of Battle. But it's so hard to keep track of that thing for me. Might as well heal this thing up. Should probably have played the Imp instead, but whatever. Should still be fine. Nothing to trigger the Anvil with. So just spam Root Seeds. Actually, bring you down as well. You're dealing 20 damage, that's something. Yeah, pretty easy win here. We only need two turns of combat, which is one attack from the enemy because of Quick. Spreading Spores, Cycle of Life, Reinforce. Can we make Spreading Spores work? Merchant of Steel. Merchant of Magic. Yeah, with the Anvil... With the Anvil it would work out to play it pretty consistently, but don't we have too large of a deck, and isn't it too slow? Isn't Cycle of Life just much better? Because it also works with the Anvil. Don't need unit upgrades anymore. Think we go to the right. Get the free removals and the dupe. What do we dupe? We don't want to have too many 3-cost cards, so I'm not gonna dupe a Cycle of Life or something like that. Razor Sharp Edge maybe? It's our best scaling card. Well, Ritual of Battle is slightly better. Dark Deal is even better. We do have the healing to keep playing Dark Deals. Dark Deals should be better. Multi-strike 2 now. So basically we have another large stone Animus of Will. Mark of Innovation. Sure, we have full fire health. We can just take a bunch of damage to those. And we'll be fine. Looks like we don't have to take a bunch of damage to them. Because we have these. Let's buff up Budget Animus. Budget Animus. That's a bit unfortunate because I do really wanna get this guy going. Not enough quite yet. How much more damage do we need against this Gilded Wing? 19? We can't get 19 out of a single root seeds. Custodian doesn't survive on the top, but we might run into an imp next turn, so should still play it. There we go, everything dies here. I guess I have to tank with the Animus of Will. Let's get the kill here. It's worth it, preventing another 10 damage. Yeah, I don't think there were any other units left than these imps. Send you up. Send you. And you already have a bunch of rage, so I'm gonna stack the rage on you, even though you're further in front. I'm still gonna give the just basic attack buffs to the backliner. Let's also bring the imp to the party on this floor. And let's kill this guy before he makes up the floor and deals damage to our front line. There is a Cycle of Life here and I should definitely play it. Also, let's play this imp. Root seeds on the backliner. Might as well descend this guy. It's only 2 damage, but 2 damage is something. And I think we play a big Bone Shine, which makes the rest of our hand free. Keep stacking Rage on Wildenton. Base attack buffs goes on backliner. Heal up Wildenton, give some armor. Bring in the imp because we can. And that's a win. The overstacking with Quick is a nice way of defending against pretty much pretty much the whole waves until the boss. And our units grow pretty powerful, so we can deal a lot of damage to the boss in a single turn. And we do get an extra turn of combat because we have Quick. So when we start out, do we want Preserve Thorns? It's usually a pretty good spell. It's 30 damage for 0, draw 3 cards next turn. Yeah, it's good. There's basically no downside to that card anymore now that it deals a significant amount of damage. And I think I might like Enflame over another Dark Deal. It enables some Anvil plays. It's sometimes gonna be free when we have a more expensive spell, and it gives some armor, which is nice to have. Definitely want some spell upgrades here. So let's take a look at the Merchant of Trinkets, Guild Marker. 3 times 230 is 690, so we should always buy this. Because it makes us be able to afford more stuff. With the gold we have. Magic power plus 3 is not great, mostly because we have Dark Deals as well. Do we want to consume on anything? Maybe on the rest of that though, maybe on the Wine Grasp. Is the Wine Grasp... The Wine Grasp isn't doing very much anymore. So having consume on it might be good. Reroll. Yes! Oh, this helps with that up so much. I think I like this upgrade. Cost reduction on the Ritual of Battle, so we can play it if we have it in the same hand as Cycle of Life. If we have Enflame and Ritual of Battle in the same hand, we can also play both, because we have 4 Ember. I don't think we want Permafrost really. There are no real situational cards in this deck. Power Stone on the Engraft. I think it's the best card to carry it. Do we want Consume removal? If so... On Preserve Thorns it would be decent. No, not really. Also no to... Also not ideal on the Rage Serum. Cost reduction is not as important anymore. But we might as well put it on Engraft. Let's buy a final removal on a Queen Simpling. And then we just have 1 Queen Simpling left. Which is probably gonna take the +20/+20 from the channel songs. But oh well, what can we do about that, right? How do we set this up? I think it's Wilden and Alpha Fiend on the top floor. Keep the Wildwood Custodian in hand. Oh wait, Wilden and Alpha Fiend on the same floor doesn't work. So one of them has to go on this floor. Which means we'll take a hit from Seraph. That means we play the Wildwood Custodian on top. Alpha Fiend will just die. So it's gotta be Wilden. We'll also Enflame him. And Alpha Fiend on the top. Yes. Big Husk Hermit. room to play the Animus of Will. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We have a good target to play our buffs on already. The Animus of Will is not as critical for this deck. This top floor just dies. Can't really protect the Wildwood Custodian. I can't protect the Alpha Fiend either. Can only save one of them, and if I can only save one of them, it has to be the Alpha Fiend. Although it's gonna be a while until the Alpha Fiend gets the chance to grow at all. Just because Wildenton will be taking out most of the enemies. Taking 15 is funny with me. Yeah. Let's cast a big Bone Shine to heal some of the damage we took. And also make the other cards in our hand free. Seraph is gonna hit our Husk Helmet for 40, there's nothing we can do against that. But I could not play my spells to reduce the amount of damage we take. We have a decent amount of healing in the deck. We can make up for that damage. Just gonna consume this. Finally, Animus of Will is here to join the party. Uh-oh, no descent in this hand. Seraph is gonna hit for 50. Yeah, there's no way we survive 50. I care more about the defense. $75 damage. Oh, that sucks. Every spell I cast on this floor is another 3 damage on the Husk Helmet. This is still worth it. But we also get to hit Seraph pretty hard this turn, so this should also be worth it. Then I guess I have to pass on playing spells on that floor. At least no final melee weakness cast from Seraph. Could have been bad otherwise. How much attack does he have? 27. So if we get any more healing, well, 4 armor should be enough. Then we have 4 turns of combat. Yeah, that's a win. I forgot that he was also gonna gain attack, but still that should be a win. We have 75 health, so we can bring him up to 32 attack. So 3 spells are okay. There we go. We could also cast another spell if we... well, we can cast another spell, period. We have 80 health. Well, we already win, but we have 80 health, so... yeah, we can just cast these root seeds. Yeah. Was pretty close. I was a bit worried when I lost my Animus of Will on the top floor, and... the melee weakness is very dangerous with Quick. Because then you actually take the hit from Sarah. You don't take a hit from a Gilded Wing because you kill it with Quick. So this exact build was actually hit pretty hard by the melee weakness change. It's about the only thing that makes melee weakness actually worse this way. If you kill all the enemies, especially the Gilded Wings, before Seraph, before they attack, so Seraph hits your melee weakness unit instead of just a smaller unit. Also, win streak of 9. Can we get double digits? Hopefully. This is pretty interesting. Wildenton Predator Path is basically a large stoned Animus of Will. Well, large stone would be 18 times 3 with 43 health. This is shifted a little bit. It also has Quick, so a large stone and Quick, and it grants your other units Quick. That's quite a powerful unit we have there. Oftentimes you have a Awoken deck that requires a good backline unit to make use of all these razor sharp badges and steel enhancers and stuff like that. And Wildenton can provide that. Just a good scaling unit with the Predator Path. Thanks to the multi-strike, and the Quick helps as well. And yeah, with Ritual of Battle, Rage Serums, Dark Deals, and we had another one, Enflame, as well as a Razor Sharp Edge. We were really scaling that Wildenton up. Also just the base cards, the root seeds are really good with him as well. Pretty fun run.